when I win a gold medal. Or when you need me to go die in the next war. Therefore, I remind the rhythm and rhyme, the rules of your society apparently do apply to I and we are no longer disillusioned. Guilt trips will not suffice as your safety net. I know we are patriots. We wield divine sabers, much more dangerous than any traitor. I have a patriotic duty. I warn the people poetically of evil, smoke screens and hoops. And yo, make no mistake, so many of them look like me. And so many of them are related to you that I've got to support our troops. Like I support self-defense, preservation, and life. However, the God in me also existed in the indigenous tribes from Alaska to Australia, Cape Town to Kenya, Sao Paulo to Hong Kong. The God in me has watched since the dawn, and the God in me cannot side with any devilish lies, coverly televised. Since my arrival, I've surmised nothing but devilish lies, coverly televised, greed and power. Abuse and devour, without consideration, second thought, or contemplation of who or what possesses the final hour. So let the trumpets blow, the poets have been sent. Similar to Jesus' eloquent verses, but perhaps Jesus was a little too perfect, so God decided this time to try channeling through flawed angels. We pray that in return for our own purpose, we are blessed to master the examples in our own sermons. Then, dear God, arm us with the weapons to slay false pretense. Let us help the powers that be see to protect our air, our water, and our trees is not only our human duty, but just common sense. And it's a mystery how they continue to speak of deficit to me with this nation's history of paying past expense. The last I checked, the Africans were still in search of reparations, and the Native Americans were owed some past due rent. And we stand on blood-soaked land, but through our poems there is a plan to make amends. Step one, we got to come out of denial. AOA, American Oppressive Anonymous. We learn to take things day by day. Then you must admit, I am not an American only when you decide the economy is good. See, then there's funding for public programming in the hood, and then you can concern yourselves with starving children, impoverished elders, and affordable shelter. And I know it may hurt to the exterior of your soul, but master, a couple golf courses may have to go. Replaced with housing at an adequate cost for that textile worker and his family since your plantation moved far east and laid them off. This is no time for the soft. I pray our poems brew like miles, shape-shifting through styles, traveling across time zones and mind zones, exercising our divine freedom of speech until the people all shall teach. Young man, teach, because it is our duty as Americans to moderate America's reach. And the poetry has been sent to change the transmissions of the stalling, because there were too many rhetorical questions when the buildings started falling. So this is my calling. I gotta spit hotter before we burn like Sodom. I gotta spit hotter because the constitutional scroll says the power is in who? Yes. You, we, the people. I have no choice but to let my God move through me and edupo through these poems. This is my patriotic duty.